Well, Surface Schmurfus, if you want a tablet that connects with your keyboard, if you have an iPad, you can do that too. Now, it's not going to be exactly the same. Microsoft Surface does have a nice trackpad, and it has a pen that has new specific commands, but the iPad has a bunch of other solutions, keyboard cases that allow you to type while on the go. And there are 3 new ones, in addition to all the others out there, that are really nice alternatives, each one offering something a little bit different. Logitech has an ultra-thin keyboard cover for the iPad and the iPad Air that's already been one of my favorites. Well, now they've got a revision to that one. The new ultra-thin keyboard cover has an adjustable angle, so finally, if you're sitting at a table, you can tilt it back more. Not a huge amount, but it makes a difference. And the attachment on the back is a little weird and different. It's not quite the hinge, but it still allows you to clip it on like a cover. And the keys have been slightly adjusted. There are now a whole row of specific iOS keys that you can press that do things like volume or search or going to the home screen. And the keyboard feels, thankfully, much the same as before, still $100. But Belkin has entered the chase as well. There are already a number of good keyboard accessories from Belkin, but the Qode Thin Type keyboard cover for iPad Air looks to provide a similar idea. It's made out of aluminum, so it's got an even more metallic and sturdy feel, in my opinion, than the plastic and metal Logitech one, also $100. What's different here? Well, it's got all metal, so it feels a little more rigid, plus there's a riser in the back, so there's a little more elevation. It's got the hinge attachment that snaps right onto the back of the iPad like the original Logitech had, which I prefer. And the key layout is pretty good, nothing too compressed, a lot of specific iOS keys on top. And the keys feel good. I like Logitech's a little bit better. One great feature here, this automatically pairs. So when you put this in, there's a little sensor on the bottom, and boom, it auto pairs, and you don't have to turn on a switch like you do on the Logitech. That's a nice feature. And then finally, let's say you don't want to spend $100 on a keyboard for your iPad. What do? You could spend $30. There is the Anker TC930 ultra-thin keyboard accessory that looks almost exactly like the Logitech one from a distance. It's a little bit different. It has a pop-up hinge over here that allows you to stand it up for a little extra support. There's still a magnetic hinge on the back to allow you to attach it like a cover, and you turn on and pair it just like this for a Bluetooth keyboard. So you're really not missing all that much. $30 is a heck of a deal. It's really a steal for an accessory, and it works. Now, is it as fantastic a typing experience as on Logitech? I prefer the Logitech typing experience where I feel like I really fly when I'm typing. But man, you're saving $70 and you want something that allows you to type once in a while. That's a pretty excellent pick. Anker, a newcomer in the space, offering something that completely undercuts the competition. So there you have it, 3 alternatives. Each one actually really good. I still like Logitech the most for the typing. Auto pairing is great on the Belkin, and man, the price may make the Anker the best newcomer of all of them. I'm Scott Stein, and that's a look at the latest keyboard covers for the iPad Air.